Okay, so I'm actually going to rehouse my Rhysida Longipes. Is that how you say it? Might not be how you say it. Anyway, I've seen this one running around because they put it in a big tub for me, emptied the whole thing out, get it running around so we could actually. I couldn't even see one, to be honest. Now I can see this one from underneath. Anyway. From what I've been researching them, and I think it's because they're easy to look after. Basically, there's not that much about them. They want a water bowl. They want relatively deep substrate. This isn't that deep. It's only about an inch, I suppose, for burrowing. A bit of moisture. Not, it doesn't have to be sodden. Just a bit of moisture. It doesn't have to be bone dry either. They're quite easy requirements. I think that's why there's not that much written about them, because they're not that hard to keep. Yeah, so it's nothing too complicated really. And this is the tub that the Huhani came in, so I'm just sort of thinking, the more I looked at it, the more I thought, well, that'll probably be alright. This thing is about maybe pushing 3 inches max, and some things I've read say they get to 3-4. One says they see one at 5, but yeah, 4 inches max, so that is probably it for it. Really, it doesn't need a big amount of space. Now the big thing with these is obviously you don't want to get bitten by them. The guy I got it off was poking around with his fingers. I'm not going to do that. Let's get some tweezers. Okay, so what I do know is that there's a hell of a lot of moss in here. So much so that seeing the centipede is not easy. I don't think they particularly need to live in. I've got moss ready to go on top. It's moss attached to bark. It's more the sort of moss I would like. So going on what happened with him, pretty safe to take off most of this. Famous last words. Let's just see. It's big enough that I'll know if I've picked it up. I just need it out. Oh, there it is, right at the bottom. This is very sort of grassy type moss. I don't need this. I'm not saying I won't use it for anything, but it looks like it might be an isopod type. Oh, there it is. Sort of see it there, can I? So if I'm lucky, I might be able to get it pretty much exposed and even take a photograph if I'm really lucky. Because it's not something I'm expecting to see a lot of. You see it when you feed it, and that's about it. There it is. Ooh. Jumped up then. Yep, it jumped in. Right. Let's not get caught out by this thing. Whoa, look at that. I would like a photo of it. Let's try that. Well, I just got my photo, but you see how quickly it burrowed? That's taken about 20 seconds to get down there. Oh well. Well, as far as I'm concerned, I'm dabbling in centipedes. I wanted something that wasn't going to cost me too much, that wasn't too dangerous and fast, and just to basically find out if I like centipedes. Burrowed straight away, immediately. So I don't want to overload. If I put 3 inches of moss in here, I literally will never see it. So these are moss coated little bits of bark. It's got a sort of damp substrate to go in. It's just burrow straight down there. That's it. It's probably a reason why I don't see too many centipede rehousing videos. It's all over in seconds. I didn't have time to take a photograph. I'll take a still. So I'll put some water in there, and then that's it for now. So, great. Oh, and a nice label. Print out nice labels. I'll do that. Okay, so it's been giving me sleepless nights, let's put it that way. This is the, how do you say this? Rhysida Longipes. So this is the centipede. And obviously I rehoused it on Saturday night. It's now Monday night, so it's not been in there for long. But basically the size of these holes on this, they've been done with a soldering iron by the look of it. And they're all around the edge as well. It could reach these holes. And I was reading up on centipedes and they were saying if it's like soft plastic, they can chew their way out. So I was like, oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, I don't want to lose it. I don't keep my stuff in the garage in the house anyway, so it's not that. obviously you wouldn't want one of these running around your house, but obviously I don't want to lose it, do I? New sticker wall here, look. This is my old sticker wall on this side, this is the new one, so these are all the ones from this show, so Leah, Natalie, Time Voyager, Alzark. You can read them anyway, can't you see? You can see all those. Some of these people I've never met before, I don't think, but I got the stickers, so if I've got them, I'll show them. Anyway, here we go. So I'm still a little bit, I don't know what I'm doing with these. Obviously, I've researched and read up, but this is my first experience of actually owning one. So I know it's down the bottom. I'm pretty sure of that, but you never know. You've got to be careful. Just thought I'd try and get it so you can actually see what I'm doing. Got some pretty long tongs here as well. There's stories of them racing up people's tongs. That's not something I want to have either. Now, ideally, I would have reused the soil and everything that was in that setup, but I'm not going to mess about with it. Let's put it that way. No messing about with one of these. See if I can sort of make it. Find it. Maybe, yeah, I know. Take the soil out of that into here. That way, we'll get to the point where I'm not messing about at all. I'm just going to tip it in as soon as I've got it. I'm just doing this sort of so we get to have a look at it really. This is my spider spoon. I've decided the other day. Take forever doing like this. Wouldn't it? It's down there. Oh look! See what I mean? Look. Sort of greenish. There he is. I've got him covered now. It's a lot more greenish than I thought. I just didn't get to see him particularly. That first rehousing. Oh, here we are. Look, this is what I mean about them going crazy. They can move. They seriously don't hold back either. It could be up this spoon the moment it sort of decides it wants to. There we are. Look at that. So freaky. Sort of thinking more along the lines of safety rather than anything else. Whoa, there we go, moving around again. Whoa, look at that. Whoa, see how he jumps up. Whoa, see him got to the top then. That's what I mean, he could easily reach these holes. They can pretty much, they're amazing at climbing as well. So it's just so freaky. I don't know why I keep going in with a spoon. I'm just clearing the soil so we get to see him a bit more. Ooh. Don't come near my hands, you. So he could actually be fully grown. It's quite green, really. I know you can like pick them up with tweezers and stuff. I mean, I'm not going to do that. That'd be silly, but they're extremely tough. They're nothing like tarantulas. You can get him exposed enough to. Nope, didn't like that. So one advantage I can already see of this pot that is in right now is the height compared to this pot. But I don't expect to see much of him. He'll be underground, won't he? There he is. So is that thing moving around there, I think, is his head. Yeah. So he tips himself upside down. Right, let's zoom out, get him in the new tank. Might have to drop the lid on pretty much straight away because it's not quite as tall as this one. So I'm thinking about what to put him in. If anyone out there who watches this has got better suggestions, then I'm all ears. I don't think being able to see it matters, to be honest, because I don't think I ever will. I'll only see it when I feed it. So it doesn't matter if it's, can't see through the enclosure. But I think maybe a clip down lid, not just a brush down lid like this, but maybe a clip down lid would be a good idea. For my own peace of mind. Okay, so got a water bowl. I did already put moisture in that soil down there, so let's get him in there without him. I think. I was just going to It's just got. Hopefully, he'll just go straight in and try and burrow. But right, in we go. Go that way, please. Go that way, please. Right, yes, he's in. Straight down. He's disappeared. That's good. That's good. That's all we need. That's all we need. Don't ask for anything else from him. I feel happier because there's, although it's probably similar softness of plastic, got much smaller holes in it basically. So I could. This is what I mean. It's got some holes in it, but they're only small compared to these ones. Great big things. I just don't feel happy about that. However, I don't know if even that's good enough, to be honest. So I may be trying to get him a hard plastic, or I don't know. Anyway, there we go. Just a little add-on there to the centipede.